everybody, welcome back to Talk That Talk. So we have to talk about albums, okay? Now, yesterday we talked about how there is some music on hold. We mentioned the City Girls album is done, but it's on hold, it's being pushed back, and we all know because Beyonce is coming in a few days. And we also talked about Chloe Bailey's album being done, but she doesn't know when it's dropping, and that's on hold, and we all know because Beyonce is coming. And there is Sza. Now, I love Sza, big fan of Sza. Been waiting for another album from this girl forever. She hasn't released the album in a really long time, and apparently her second album is done, and RCA is delaying it. Who else is on RCA? Normani. So I want to know, does Normani have a whole album done too? And it's just sitting there waiting, like collecting dust? I'm sure she has music. I really would love to be a fly on the wall to really see what's going on with RCA and their talent, because this is just a complete mess. Now, why is SZA's second album on hold? Who knows? Who freaking knows, okay? I'm not even going to blame Beyonce for that one, because SZA, she's just been featuring on other people's songs. I guess that's all they're letting her put out right now. And speaking of Sza featuring on songs, Sza and Doechii did a collaboration for Doechii's song Persuasion. I love that song, and it got released today. What did you guys think about the song? Did you listen to it yet? If you have, what did you think about the song? Like I said before, I love Sza. I love most of her songs. I just gravitate towards them. I don't know. So I actually liked the remix. Now, when I heard that Doechii was doing a remix to this song, I immediately thought that she did not need a remix. And even after listening to it, she didn't need a remix. I don't think that Sza added anything to the song that it just felt like it needed. I don't think the song was missing anything. I think Doechii should have just kept this as, no features on it, just her on it. But I did like hearing Sza on the song. I just don't think it's going to make the song do anything more than the song already did on its own. I think the song does really well on its own. It's just my personal opinion, but I don't think the song sounded bad. Now, we also have Megan Thee Stallion's new song. We talked about this yesterday a little bit. Her new song, Pressurelicious, got leaked. And she posted, last night, I guess at midnight or whatever time last night. She said, since it got leaked, here you go. So her song is featuring Future. And quite honestly, there's mixed reviews out there. Of course, she's going to have fans that like anything she does. And then she's going to have haters. And then you're going to have the people that really give a true judgment of what they think. Now, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like a lot of her music. I personally think that I feel like this song should have just been on an album. Like, it's just another song you add to an album. I just don't see how this song is like a single. I also don't think that she needed Future on the song. I feel like he doesn't bring anything extra to the song. He doesn't give it any oomph. You know what I mean? I didn't have any issue with Megan's verses or her part in the song. It just seemed like this should not have been put out as like a single. This should have been just another song that you add to your album. Like, that's how I envision like hearing this song. Like, if I bought her album and I'm just going through the songs, like this song would pop up on the album. I just don't know why this is put out as like a single. It doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. It just doesn't give me like a party song. It doesn't give me like, oh, we about to turn up. It doesn't give me like any of that. Like, it just gives me, this is another track on the album. It fits in between a couple other songs. Like, that's just what it gives me. But hey, I'm not a musician. I'm not a rapper or anything like that. So she's gonna do what's best for her. Now we got to talk about Beyonce. So she's coming in a few days with her new album, Renaissance, and she made her second TikTok post giving us visuals and photos to hype up this album. Did you guys catch the visuals and stuff that she posted on her TikTok? Are you getting excited for the album release? We have the song list track, so We know what songs are coming, and Tim's got a feature on one of her songs. I didn't even catch that. It's like Tim's is out here doing her thing, and I'm really, really happy for her. Very, very happy for her. So curious to hear that song with Tim's on it. So what are you guys thinking? Are you guys going to buy the album? Are you guys excited? What do you think about the album? I'm just curious about how the album is going to sound. Am I getting R&B? Am I getting dance? Or am I getting house music? What are we giving this time? What are we giving? So, in other news, we have to talk about the City Girls. Now, I know we talked about how their album was supposed to come out on the 29th and it got pushed back. The City Girls, are they like begging their fans to buy their music? So, I actually went on Twitter. And JT has in like her bio on Twitter, or like her name on Twitter, whatever you want to call it. If you go on her Twitter page, it says, "Go buy my effing song called Good Love." So is she not getting the love for this song that they thought they would? I mean, my opinion on the song Good Love, every time I hear it on the radio, I always say this would have been a good song for Usher to do by himself, because I like Usher's part. Like, Usher sounds amazing on the song. This should have been his song by himself. He didn't need nobody else on that. He could have just did the whole thing. Okay. When I just feel like this song was definitely different to do for the City Girls. But I feel like it had potential, but I don't know, like, if they truly must have thought that this song was a hit, because I don't really, it's not given like their other hits. Like, it's just not. Like, it sounds really good for Usher. Like, if he was doing this song by himself, like, I love his part. And I'm not saying that, like, Young Miami and JT's verses are trash on there, because I don't think so. Like, I don't. But for me, it's just not meshing with them two collaborating, City Girls and Usher. Like, the song just doesn't collide that good for me. I feel like I said, when I listen to it, I feel like, dang, Usher could have did this whole joint by himself. You know, I'm curious to hear other songs by the City Girls. I'm just curious to hear other songs by them. I think this one could have just went on the album and not have been a single, because I just don't think it is their best work, to be honest with you. What do you guys think about the song called Good Love? I mean, I guess the fans aren't supporting it as much as they thought, and JT is kind of snapping. So, yeah. Anyway, I will get back to you guys another time. I hope you have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.